That brings us to a great point. We're 2 days away from early voting, Vanessa, here in North Carolina. Obviously, with the election 3 weeks away, election leaders are doing everything they can in these devastated areas, especially places like Boone, so people can get access to a ballot, cast that ballot, and turn it in. Helene Hagwood has more in Avery County on how folks are working on this problem right now.
Here in Newland, you can still see the devastation left behind after Helene. As cleanup continues in this area, there's a long way to go, including this church. It's one of more than a dozen polling locations that have been damaged and are now unfit to use for the election. Both state and local leaders say they're doing what they can to make sure every voter's voice is heard. Blue tape marks the spot where 14 of Avery County's 19 polling locations were damaged by Helene.
The last presidential we had was a pandemic. This one is now a natural disaster, but we're just doing what we can.
The Avery County Board of Elections among those mapping out their recovery plan ahead of early voting Thursday.
We're combining a lot of precincts to the ones right next door, so they don't have to go far if they choose to vote on Election Day.
Voters can come right to the Board of Elections office or send their ballots by mail. But even the post office is impacted. A mobile unit now sits just outside the downtown Newland post office after it was damaged too. As cleanup continues, people like Greg Daniels say their sights are set on recovery.
I mean, it's everybody's responsibility to get out and vote, but right now I've got too much on my mind to be thinking too much about the election.
Avery County leaders say they will be using social media, flyers, and road signs to help spread the word about any changes. You can also find more details on the state's emergency measures on our website, WCNC.com. Reporting here in Newland, Helene Hagwood, WCNC Charlotte.
So those efforts continue, and it really is critical in this cold period, or in the mountains right now, and obviously before the cold snap comes, Brad, to make sure that folks have the warmth that they need, which is why we had our share of the warmth, and we'll have more on that.
Yeah.